Hey, I'm Danny Doyle here with Jacob for more Path of Radiance 0% growths. And you didn't even get to see that guy died off camera, the crit mage. I hand
I'm
axed
back
him.
to watch. I'm back to watch more 2% crits. Now entertain me.
Does a Rolf kill entertain you? Because Rolf kill
Yeah.
usually entertains me.
Rolf kill will last, but I'm gonna need to see one of your units die to a low percent crit again, or else I'm just gonna have to leave, I guess. Oh, this
Does
means we can.
does Mordecai deciding that he doesn't feel like living anymore entertain you? Because he's about to do that.
I mean, Mordecai is just playing the long game. He knows his gauge is going up every time he gets hit. He is 4 parallel universes ahead of them. I mean, I think you have time to chip that guy. I'm pretty sure if you just hit him with like an iron, you have plenty of time to catch up to him and get him.
Yeah, I
Plus,
just want to see if I can kill him this turn, which I can. I can. Um, Great, she can't move.
if you're curious if someone can shove Boyd outside of like maybe Risk can. Risk is kind of.
I don't think Risk can, but the Laguz can, which is why I initially tried to move Leth and then realized that I actually couldn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Giving
that guy
Boyd an item I
prioritizes.
don't want him to lose is dangerous because he's used to dying.
I mean, it's a good thing there's not a Myrmidon in range of him right now, or oh, that's a fighter down there. Okay, he'll be fine, probably.
Well, no, this fighter is not long for the scroll. He's got 11 HP and Leth moves before him.
Oh, I meant the one to the left of him.
Oh, this guy? Eh. At least it's not a Thunder Mage.
I love it when the enemy has like 2% crit on me and there's literally nothing I can do.
I mean, I could get better luck level ups.
What are we? Oh, the Lagoos are gonna hit the fighter. That's right. I was wondering why you were just exposing Mist and Rolf to to a fighter.
I don't like Mist and Rolf. I want them to die. That's why.
Come
One
at
of
me,
the fun
fools!
things about 0% growths is that, like, Rolf is probably going to contribute because he can attack without retaliation. Like, you saw him just deal 12 damage. Um,
I guess his base speed is high enough that he can like double some of the like fighters, maybe some soldiers.
I think that the reason Rolf is going to contribute is because I'm currently playing with Maya as my second best fucking combat unit. So everyone needs to contribute. Actually, I want to see. Oscar only has one more strength than Rolf. Jesus.
Real quick, how much attack does that fighter have? Could that fighter have killed Boyd?
Eh, we don't want to talk about that.
20 attack.
We don't want to talk about that. Okay, it's fine.
Remember that part where he talked about like giving hand axes to Boyd?
I could have given it to Maya. Like, I could have just stolen it from him with Maya. Upgrade her to hero.
Man, do you think making Mia a hero would have helped her out some just because she would have gotten hand axes?
She'd still have terrible stats. Like, Mia's problem isn't just that she's sword locked. Mia's problem is that she's sword locked, she's foot locked, and she has terrible stats. Like, even if you want to use a speedy Myrmidon, um, like Ike is gonna be better than her. Zeharic is gonna be better than her. Eventually, you get Stefan. Like, I don't think class by class is a useful way to think of these things, but if you're the sort of person who like wants one of every type on your team, unless you really like Mia, which like does she actually have a personality? I think it's just like I want to fight everyone.
I think she's like bubbly and wants to trade. So she's definitely not Fear or Hana or Marissa or Ira or Larce or C support. This is satisfying.
It is, because again, setting up kills for the yellow unit.
I love it whenever the game tries to make you Kanto, but you don't have any like range left to Kanto, so you're just stuck awkwardly waiting. So you try to move your cursor away, and it's like, oh, I need to like select that I'm not going to Kanto.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. I think the only thing I know about Mia's personality is that she has a support with Riss, where she's like, "You're my rival, we're gonna fight," and Riss is like, "No."
If Mia thinks Riss is a rival that she needs to go against and prove herself for, then I think she needs a little bit of help with self-confidence.
I mean, have you seen her stats? In a vanilla playthrough, she is your weakest unit by far. Like, I think that Rolf is probably better than her, because, like, at least he has bows, and while bows are terrible, and, like, don't have an enemy phase, you could justify, like, oh, I can attack on player phase and not get retaliated against. Whereas, like, Mia, I don't know.
It's going to be something similar to FE6 Hard Mode or Shadow Dragon Hard 5, where just having the ability to do some damage without eating one of these strong counters will be super helpful.
Hell yeah, Tiger Boy.
Yes, Beast Mode!
I'm so excited to get Leth and Mordecai, because, oh my god, like, in a normal playthrough, the Lagoos are actually pretty bad because they're locked to one range, they're foot locked, and gauge stuff is annoying. But in 0% growths, one of the things that's, like, not their biggest downside, but a downside, is actually an upside, in that, like, they're not designed to grow over time. Like, they have the stats they have.
Yeah, Leth and Mordecai, especially in the early game, are two of my favorite units in the game, both personality-wise and unit-wise. Like, I just love using them. They're so much fun. Leth starts off transformed, so she can run around and double things in the early and mid-game, and then Mordecai is Smite Bot.
Well, and beyond that, like, it is just kind of cool the way that they work differently from all other units in the, like, transformation stuff. Like, yes, it is worse. It is undoubtedly worse than how the Bjork, which is the humans of this game, work.
I'm just gonna watch you keep checking weapon damages until you realize that none of these end in a kill.
This combination ends in a kill. And this combination ends in a kill and a heal.
Unless he gets crit.
I know, I realized as soon as I exposed him to Thunder. Like, the 1% crit. Oh my god, so annoying.
The 1%. In all honesty, 1% crit this early in the game is just... I don't like it, it's funny. But when you're playing, it's so frustrating having these little bitty crit chances that you can't do anything about. Like, at least in something like Thracy, you have scrolls you can trade around. In later games, you can get, like, Iron Runes and Hoplon Guards you can trade around from each other. But in this early game where it's like, no, you just have to face crit chance. It's like, really? And not just crit chance, crit you can't survive against. Like, I know you're playing 0% growths, but think of someone that could survive a Thunder crit from him.
I mean, Soren, but that's just because he has high res. And Titania might be able to? What's Titania's res look like? I always forget. Like, I feel like a lot of Jagans... Yeah, she has 7 res.
Okay, that's pretty good.
And I have a Pure Water. Like, if this were a more traditional playthrough, and I really... Like, and in Iron Man, I would probably be using the Pure Water to help survive Thunder crits. It's important to remember also that, like, this is Chapter 9. There are 8 chapters worth of level ups that would be making these people more survivable, other than Mia.
Definitely.
Like, Mia dies to everything. And then, like, your healer's getting Thunder crit. You've got more problems than just the crit chance.
Yeah, if your healers... Like, if you're gonna have to expose them to any enemy, I guess, like, a mage is okay. But if you're having to expose your healer to enemy attacks, I think you're in trouble. Mordecai's smart, attacking the mage first.
Yes, that's actually I was going to bring up that fire deals effective damage to Lagoos, and even though, again, it's only 2x effective in this game, Lagoos have pretty poor resistance and can't counter at range. Ignore left just like face tanking that thunder.
As left takes no damage. She'd survive a thunder crit.
It's more of a problem later on when enemies have scaled up, and even in a vanilla playthrough, Lagoos really haven't, because they gain experience very slowly and their stat gains are not phenomenal even when they level up. Oh, Jacob. I need you to voice act this scene for me.
You need me to voice act this scene. Okay. Yar har ho. Yo ho har. Scallywags of the sea, are we. We fight like beasts and men do flee. We earn our gold with axes bold. Yar ye scurvy bilge rats. Why aren't you singing? Har, over there, Nadara. Fix ye eyes on that. Do you see what I sees? Ho ho ho! What is this then? Humans battling humans here in Gallia? What in the briny beard of Shanty Pete is going on?
I mean, we're past the fun part. I just love the singing, the little like head bobbing singing pirates.
I was wondering how much longer you're gonna make me read.
I didn't realize the cutscene went on this long. I thought it was just like they show up singing and then they're like, "We're gonna fight." They do that little dance. That little dance is. I love these guys. They have no reason for existing other than like they're here to threaten the village, but like plot wise, what the fuck is going on? This guy has like 5 different boss conversations. He has a boss convo with Ike. He has a different boss convo with Leth and Mordecai each, and then he has like a regular with anyone boss convo.
Can you also highlight his stats real quick? Because this guy is like a monster. Game. He's level 18, 40 HP, 12 speed. I think this guy doubles like quite a few people in your army, unless he gets weighed down by that Venom axe.
They also mentioned Shanty Pete, who is like a reference to an older Fire Emblem game. I don't remember which one.
I think Shanty Pete is just kind of a pirate character in lore, so I think it's just kind of a... I remember hearing them mention that name in like other Fire Emblem games, but I think that's just kind of like a... I think that's just someone in pirate lore or like pirate story.
Alright. Time to watch Rolf get 3% crit.
68 hit chance.
This guy's gonna take out these. Ooh! I was gonna talk about how the whole family's gonna die to the 3% crit, but Rolf crit instead. Good unit. I should just use him for endgame.
People talk about Nino being a child, but look at this kid. He doesn't look like he's any older than 7 years old.
I mean, Fire Emblem, commit war crimes, child soldiers.
And if you run out, just make more, like in Fates. Oh boy, I can't wait for Ike to go solo all of those knights up there with his regal sword. I've noticed the strat has become go away from the pirates that just appeared.
I mean, the strat is I want to eventually get this. Leth can take care of these pirates, hopefully, but, well, she's got 5 gauge left. I might have to just, like, send, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Oh, good, it makes it more interesting that way.
Because I'm like, I mean, like, Marcia is useful for getting the house.
Who was going to be dealing with these pirates again?
I don't know, maybe I'll let Oscar die.
Oh, it's
face tank with can Ike talk to her? Yeah, he can. Okay, because she will talk to him on her own, as well.
I love it when green units recruit themselves. It's like Asvel and FE5. It's so helpful.
It is, except for when they can only recruit themselves and you can't do anything.
Yeah, that's a little upsetting, but I don't mind. It lets me do things with my lord that I'd rather.
I'm indecisive about Titania. I sent her back and forth because I forgot how strong these pirates are.
Waiting for the pirates. I actually really want to see how well this base Titania does against the boss.
Oh, she's gonna fucking die.
I know, that's why I want to see it. So you're keeping Rolf down here to do it? Okay.
I've got a very special job for you, Rolf. It's called be bait.
Oh no! Oh no! Don't lose Rolf. He's too young for this. And I love how you're contemplating keeping Titania down here when who on earth is going to kill the boss?
Oh, I mean, Ileana's gonna kill the boss. That's the thing about this boss is a fucking night killer.
I think you mean Night Tickler. Like,
I think
has,
what I want to do is bait them. It's fucking dead.
No! This is masterful. This is just getting worse with every unit you move, and I love it. Oh, it's a good thing Lev put herself in enemy range, so the enemy won't attack Mordecai. Oh, nice dodge tank!
Oh, good. The boss ran that way. Good, 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 good. Like, this is the point at which I'm fine with units dying. And Rolf is one of those units. Plus, like, okay, one of the things that I love about Path of Radiance is all the unique dialogue. And I imagine there's some unique dialogue if Rolf dies in his joining chapter and Oscar and Boyd are still alive.
It sounds more like you're trying to justify using a kid as bait to lure pirates away.
Listen.
And now she's going back down. You didn't even visit that.
Well, so if I leave that house open, the pirate will go for that one, I think. Like, he's headed down. So then I can get it with Marcia, and then he'll head back up. I don't know what I'm doing. That should be clear by now.
Don't worry, it's way more fun when it's not scripted.
I've got an armor slayer. Did I die? I do die.
She doesn't double the guy with... She doesn't double the knight.
My second best combat unit, everyone. Two gauge,
like,
Jesus Christ.
What is this, chapter 7? Like, what chapter is this? And we're already this bad off? I can't wait to see, like, chapter 15. Serena's Forest is going to be so much fun to watch. Especially the route map.
I know. At least that's the first one. So it's, like, theoretically the easiest, or I don't know.
Sounds more like you're going to rip it off like a band-aid.
There we go. Get rid of the archer, Mordecai. He was the real threat. Oh my god.
Yes! It keeps getting better. Come on, Rolf. Crit! Crit, Rolf! Is he double? Oh.
No!
Oh no!
I'm gonna lose the talisman house. Rolf dies for nothing.
The talisman's like the good one. That's the only one.
I know, I don't want the restore staff. I wanted the talisman. I wanted to give resistance to Jill.
Oh, I actually can't.
Because Marcia can get it, but she definitely does not survive this guy, does she?
Well.
Oh! This guy does not deal that much damage. Like, he poisons her.
If you put the Slim Lance on her, she'll have even more avoid against him. I think it's funny that she starts with the Slim Lance, but I'm pretty sure her strength is high enough to use an Iron Lance without speed penalty.
Alright, Rolf. I mean, like, I'm gonna use a Vulnerary with him because if I don't use it, I lose it.
I mean, sure. Just keep running. This...
Wait, okay, so I can stay out of his range and get in his range, because he does not one-shot me.
Wait,
well, because...
Well, isn't his range... Okay, I was gonna say, isn't his range going to extend? Oh,
no, because of the desert.
Oh, you also have, I think pirates only have, like, 5 move? Double check. I think pirates and brigands have less move than trees.
I'll check in a second, sorry.
Nah, no worries. We have to watch Soren use magic against an armor knight, because that's what FE7 told me to do.
It's interesting because, yeah, they only have 5 move. Thieves have 7 move, which is promoted mounted unit movement.
Hammer, please. Regal Sword.
Yeah, they can't do shit to her.
I also can't wait to see how you're going to handle all the reinforcements that come out of that castle.
Oh, this is how I'm gonna handle it.
A 2 gauge and a 6 gauge? I guess technically you don't want Mordecai or left to kill the boss, because then you won't get the arm roll off of him.
Yeah. I mean, so it's just money. In a vanilla
Yeah,
playthrough, it's just money, or it's, I guess you can use it on Mist for, like...
Sonic Sword missed.
Yeah. Okay, so he's got that.
I mean, Sonic Sword Mist is fun and all, but like it's fun to mess around with. But I guess I can't really think of anyone else who needs the arm scrolls aside from like I don't know. I guess maybe if you like bonus experience Astrid a whole bunch, so she has like bad weapon rank, like you can always give it to her. Because I've always noticed my Astrid always has like awful weapon ranks because I just bonus exper into level 21.
Actually, oh, I can just do this. I can just have them halt, because they're already blocking the archer from getting over there.
And who's gonna face tank the armor knight?
Oh, Ike survives a single round, so he's not going to attack, but he's going to take the retaliation. See? No crit
Effective
chance.
damage. Why is he what is he holding? Is he holding a bow?
Yes. Yeah, I was going to give it to Rolf.
Because you're gonna use up the 40-something uses the Rolf's bow has.
I think it has higher might than Rolf's bow. Yeah, it's got 6 might. Rolf's bow has what?
Has like 8 might, doesn't it?
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, Rolf's bow is better than the iron bow. I want to make sure this guy's closer to Rolf than Titania, so it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
There's this weird thing
Let's
about
do
Rolf's
this.
bow that confuses me because, like, if they gave him the Rolf's bow because they thought he was too weak, so they gave him the Rolf's bow to help him be usable, why didn't they just boost his bases by a couple stats?
I think the idea was that it's like to help him train to the point where he is usable. Like, I don't mind a weak unit having a personal weapon to help them catch up. Oh, now she's poisoned.
Oh no, now we have to watch poison animations.
There we go. Rolf is being useful. Oh, hell yeah. Now I can fucking trap him in that corner.
Remind me, does the effective damage on Lagoos only happen whenever they're transformed?
I think so. I'm not 100% certain, and I'm also not sure, but I think it works differently in Radiant Dawn versus Path of Radiance. How...
Skip past one of my favorite NPCs in the series.
Who's that? 1, 2,
I'm pretty sure the girl in that house.
1, 2.
I think that's the house where she like plays dead, so you'll leave.
Again, he's in range of him, but not him.
Yeah, I think it's funny that whenever I'm pretty sure it's that house. You go into it, and she like acts like she's like asleep or dead. And she's like, "Ah, I'm playing dead. Why don't you leave already? Here, have this." And the NPC design in this game is super, super good. I like a lot of the way the NPCs look in this game, especially the generic Lagoos. They look gorgeous. This is starting to look less and less safe for Oscar.
Speed of 8, effective speed of 6. Oscar has an effective speed of...
Oh, I was holding that
With
thing.
the Iron Lance, he doesn't get doubled.
It's sad when you have to say, oh good, he doesn't get doubled. Like, getting doubled in a Fire Emblem game does not happen very often unless you're going up against, like, a really fast enemy, but in 0% growth, it's going to be like, oh no, does he get doubled? I do find Risk gets doubled by the Myrmidons down in the beach area in this map, and I'll often forget that, and I'll be like, oh, I can leave him in range, he can take one hit.
I mean, he can take one hit. There we go. There we go. Using mages to kill armor knights. I'm good at Fire Emblem.
How much max HP does this guy have? He has like 28 HP or something. How much does he have?
He's got like... I've hit him with an Armor Slayer. I've hit him with the... Makes her so bad.
I think in this war of attrition, Rolf's about to win. Like, I think he can heal faster than this guy can actually damage him.
The problem is if Nadada decides that Titan. Oh no!
Oh, it's just getting better. Where's your Lagoose now?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay.
Okay, how does Titania do against him?
Not terribly. Not terribly.
I guess it's not as bad as I don't think you need to use the Ileana on him.
I want him dead before he gets to the people he can kill, though. I want him dead before he gets to the people he can kill.
That is a very good point. I did not think about that one.
Oh, she doesn't have a vulnerary? What the fuck?
Just have her use the restore staff on herself. Sending him backwards to the other pirates. Did I ever tell you how much I love sandwiches? Because it looks like you're in one right now. You're free to do what you want. No, vulnerary.
I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
I think.
God damn it!
Oh no, he's sandwiched. I mean, I guess you can move like
1,
to the right.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 5, 1, 2. Yeah, I can move him here. The other thing is, like, I'm not terribly concerned if Rolf dies. I don't think I'm going to be using him again. Like, I know that in Blood Runs Red, I'm going to be not using the full deployment slots. Oh, and also, Let's going to probably kill this guy.
Oh, good. Transform soon. You can actually
yes.
have a good unit again. Man, it's almost like people were telling us that FE9 0% growth is, like, hard or something.
It's so terrible.
Like
it's so terrible. On the bright side, I can get more sword experience.
Whoa, train his fire rank for Meteor. Can that pirate still reach him?
This one probably can. No, he can't, huh?
Can.
Okay, so I'll attack with Ileana, like, because then on retaliation, I bring him down to 10, and then I can kill him with the fire axe.
Scallywags of the sea we be, we earn our goal with axes bold. Canto, please.
No, thank you. Okay, so on the bright side, the most she can take is 3, so even if she takes the maximum, she survives long enough to get to Mist.
That sure is bold of you to assume that Mist is living that long.
No, Mist and Riss.
I was really hoping you were going to check the damage against that archer again. For like the 3rd time this year.
No, I wonder how much Riss deals to the archer. Oh, right, I forgot. I should actually, like, staff them up.
Oh, I guess maybe you should keep the yellow units from dying. Leth is definitely closer to dying.
Yes, but so she's going to transform and kill this guy, and I'm worried that Mordecai's going to decide this is where he wants to go. So I am going to heal Mordecai because he's going to be suicidal.
That's very true. I didn't think about that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This game.
0% growth makes you do some weird stuff.
Well, so here's this is something that I learned from Magic the Gathering, is the only point of HP that matters is your last... Oh! Mordecai decides he wants to attack the Armor Knight.
You know, with his 2-range claws.
He doesn't realize this isn't Radiant Dawn and you can't get Quick Claw. Thunder! The power of thunder! Oh, I should have put some crit on that axe. I don't think it's actually advisable, but because, if I put crit on it, then it would have thunder crit.
No, don't put crit on a forge, please. That's such a waste of money.
Oh no, I agree. Like, I've heard people try to justify putting crit on, like, a sword if you're gonna give it to, like, Stefan, Zyhark, or Maya, who have, like, extra crit or whatever. But it's just, like...
1 point of damage will always be there. 3 points of crit is only there 3% of the time. Ah, nice crit. Scallywags of the sea we be. R.I.P.
I just want to point out I crit with the regular Iron Axe and not the forge named after a Thunder Mage.
Put her in pirate range. That sounds like a great idea.
Well, so I'm gonna heal her. Actually, how close is she to level 10? Eh.
Not close enough. I mean, like,
I don't
guess
think she's getting promoted, but like having the extra move on her, it could be very. Yeah, I do think I actually need her to be promoted by Serenus Forest.
Rolf just 1v1 this guy.
That settles it. I'm taking him to endgame.
I'll be waiting. I will keep this video on a watch later, and I will send it to you before we start endgame chapters. What's Jill's base level?
Jill is 2 levels, or no, I think Jill is either ready to promote. No, she's 2 levels from promotion, and I'm hoping to give those to her like in her joining chapter. Just to spoil it, promoted Jill is going to be a big part of my mid game.
Is she gonna be the boot?
No, she's not getting the. So I'm debating. I'm still debating. Who to give the boots to.
I mean, because I already spoiled it for myself. I do boots Marcia every playthrough. I do like boots early Pegasus Knight on pretty much every Fire Emblem game I ever play.
No, I agree. I think that that's like the best.
Ones.
I think that Boots Marcia is. Jesus Christ! Don't fight the pirates. I think Boots Marcia is the best in a vanilla playthrough. There's a couple of factors in terms of like deciding who I want to give the boots to in this, which is the same like with the speed wings that are currently in my backpack. Oh, nice! Now Soren can kill, and these guys will like fuck off.
Allow us to introduce ourselves.
So we're actually more than 30 minutes in, and I didn't want to pause. Like, I didn't want to stop recording because I thought we were almost done with the chapter, but I forgot just how many of these people show up, and there's multiple waves. So I'm gonna say let's pause here for now, and
and let Danny decide how on earth she's going to salvage this.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know how I'm gonna salvage it. I'm gonna lean on my furries. Mordecai's almost transformed. Leth is transformed. I have to kill the pirate to get them to stop, like, going for the pirate. But, until then...
I'm expecting Gordon to get at least 3 more experience points on the next part. Then he'll get 1 level.
If by Gordon you mean Rolf, what if I give him that experience by letting him face tank 3 hits from the boss?
That also works. It's still a level up.
I'll see y'all later.
We'll be right back.